Now we're going to talk about some setups, swordboard versus swordboard. And the approach here is intentionally trying to synchronize the timing of feints, pumping a direction to pull my opponent's guard, as I'm using some sort of aggressive forward foot motion, galloping towards and beyond my opponent. This is really common both on a big battlefield or in a spar. It can be advantageous either way. The first example I have is typically most battlefield applicable, and that would be where we're typically going to start approaching each other from the furthest distance. It's not like we're here tapping swords to spar. It's, I see you, I'm coming for you, and you can even be coming for him at a jog. And a big high feint, a large pump high feint, and his guard is naturally typically going to drift high. All I'm really trying to do here is get him to freeze and not move legs with me. Big high pump feint, and my objective is actually take my next step sideways and beyond, aside from him, especially to a shield side is safer, and swoop down to a leg. Why this side? Because I'm getting further away from his weapon side. Even if he turns effectively with me to block the wrap that I'm threatening, I'm getting further away from his weapon side. If he does well to pivot with me, that's his best defense, is pivot and sidestep with his feet. That's gonna make it get away. Ideally, I need to get just close enough that he really thinks I'm committed to a body shot. That typically freezes and posts them to where you're in range for the leg and get out. This is effective that you don't have to be better than that fighter. Your objective is just to spook them, get them to freeze a moment, hit them in the leg, and get out of there. This next sequence is more about trying to land the first body shot. Again, typically coming at a gallop can really help sell this. So my approach is going to be intentionally very aggressively striding towards my opponent. As I do so, I'm anticipating in my mind taking either a Y cut of steps around to one angle aside from them or to the other. That's what I mean by Y. You can pick which side you're going to branch to. Your body and your hand, though, are going to pump hard to fake on one side of that Y, while your feet keep galloping to the opposite side. So putting this all together, for example, is I'm planning with my feet to go to a shield side, and I'm going to pump a deep, hard cross. The more he overcommits his guard to that side, which of course this is exaggerated at this point, is pulling open my next shot as I continue to gallop around him, striking over shield side with a wrap. So similarly, but the other fork of the Y may be striding forward, really pumping a high outside over shoulder shield side wrap, and instead following up to kill with a cross or an underscoop on his belly side. Notice I'm going to have to really invert my shield for a moment because his swing back to me is going to want to land on my shield arm, actually my sword arm. So again, for instance, in full motion, fake cross, gallop forward, fake cross, outside. Notice these shots, if we were just statically in front of each other, aren't gonna do much if his defense doesn't suck already, okay? It's because I come in with the aggressive step work that opens up different avenues.